Okay, I'm going to demonstrate basically how we get the kids into the car in the Model S, and you're going to basically see some of the differences. Again, my height is only about 5'6", the kids are only 5 and 3, so it's fairly small compared to a lot of other families, but you'll see basically the comparisons that we do with the Model S versus the Model X to see how easy it is or isn't to get into these cars. Anderson, wave hi to the camera. All right, so we're gonna get Anderson into the car first to see how he can fit in. All right, ready to go? All right. All right. Okay, so we'll just pretend to buckle you up here. And that's how you would be here. Oh, is that okay? Wanna wave to the camera again?
Hi.
All right, awesome.
Bye.
Okay, and now let's get Ashton in. All right, now we're gonna get Ashton into the car. Before we do that, we're just gonna see how much clearance we really have between the car and the wall. And this is probably fairly common in most garages. So if, Ashton, you just stay here for a second. So when I open up the door here, you can see basically it's only opening at its first notch here before it actually can hit the wall itself. So we wanna make sure that I can get him in without needing to really rub against the car too much, and you'll see how little space I really have. Okay, so Ashton, come on over here and then get into the car. You're gonna have to crawl in yourself first. Oh. Can you get in? You okay? Squeeze in there. Good job. All right, so I have to now buckle you in. So have a seat. Okay, sit down. I know. It's kind of tight in here, huh? All right, I can kind of do it like this and then pretend to buckle you in. You fall asleep. Okay, say hi to the camera.
Hi.
Okay, so you can see basically from the other camera view, I'm not exactly all that comfortable getting him in. I am actually hitting the side of the wall too, so it's not too good for me to use it like this.
So we just drive out, then just open the door, then like buckle me.
Yeah, so that's actually how we've been doing it currently with both the kids. So we'll move the car out first, then actually get them buckled in. Well, Ashton has to get buckled in once we get the car out of the garage. Anderson's okay, but for this way here, you'll see as I come out here, I pretty much cleaned the side of the car as well too. So not the most ideal, but this is probably fairly common given the amount of space that you really have between the car and the side of the garage. All right, hi everyone.
Hi.
Okay, so we have our Model X here back. And so what I'd like to show you guys is how easy it is to get the kids in and out of the car from here. Okay, so back up for a sec, guys. We're gonna get Anderson in first. All right, come over here. Yes, we do. Okay, so first of all, let's get the doors open. Okay, again, I'm not very tall at all, but still you can see that when I pick Anderson up, I can basically stand straight up and place him straight into the car itself. Oh, where are you going? Why don't you go say hi to that camera over there? You're supposed to be cooperating with me, guys. Come over here, Anderson. Just for 1 sec, okay? Come over here. I'm just gonna sit here. All right, well, we'll leave him to walk around inside the car. Okay, so basically standing straight up, I can even, if I wanted to, stand pretty much straight up here. And this is something we'll show later on too. In order to get to the back seats, it's really easy to do that too. Okay, so let's get Ashton in now instead. Ready? Anderson, you ready? So we're on the other side of the car. Again, not too much space. You can kind of see how both Ashton and I have a little trouble squeezing by each other. All right, squeeze, squeeze. Okay, but here's the best part about the Model X. Because we have such a limited amount of space, as you remember in the Model S, we had a lot of trouble getting in, but this is gonna be a lot different. So I'm gonna open this up here. Okay, so this is basically opening up so that it uses the sensors to make sure that it's not going to hit the walls or it's not going to hit the ceiling as well. But we can also override it manually by just moving it up just slightly a bit more here. All right, and then we can actually stand up. Ashton can get himself up right by himself. I can stand up fully basically here, just touching the back of my head, and then he would get into his seat. Hello?
Hey, don't talk to me, mister.
Okay, so they're not very cooperative today, but that's okay. You guys get the idea? Much easier to get them in as long as they're cooperating and actually getting into the car itself. So that's basically it for getting the kids into the car with the Model X. Much easier, very, very practical doors. They look awesome and cool, but at the same time, it's the best thing ever to load the kids into the car. Okay, say bye to the camera, guys.
Bye. See you next time. See you next time.
Operating and actually getting into the car itself.
Mr. Poo Poo.
We will, bye-bye. Child safety locks, best thing ever.